Welcome back. We are here in the Exalting Sanctum. Yeah. Ready to give a gift to the Mang Ming from the Sleepless Earl. We also have our Acheron relatively ready to go. I don't think she's as powerful as she can be, but good enough. I didn't really have a very good Nihility weapon for her. My 5-star one doesn't really suit her, since she isn't a traditional DOT inducing Nihility. But all in all, I think she's doing okay. Yeah. I'd like to get her crit rate up a bit, but that's the big thing. Now, where are you, Mang Ming? Right over here?
The
Right over
Luofu
here.
is famous for its
Oh, hey,
moving
Chingchua.
soda. You've got to give it a try.
Are you looking at new Celestial Jade tiles?
Oh, how's it going? Did you take some time off? See any more of the Cienjo?
Not yet, no. I'm sorry, I'm kind of busy with a funeral arrangement. You heard of Spices Supreme? It's either a really nice food or maybe a game.
Isn't that the place on Aurum Alley over in Exalting Sanctum? All the foodies go there. What about it? Planning on treating me to a feast?
That depends. Are you finally gonna teach me how to play Celestial Jade? Go on.
It's the main commercial street in the Exalting Sanctum. Although it's a lot quieter since the whole Stellaron crisis thing.
Right. I mean, to be fair, the tree still is there and flaming and everything. So we haven't really properly dealt with this crisis, it feels like.
Tourists fresh off the Starskiff always head to Starwatcher Avenue in Starskiff Haven. It's one of those bustling tourist streets. But if you want the real deal on local snacks, you've gotta get to Aurum Alley. I've marked it out for you on your map.
Thank you, Chingchua. Yeah, I appreciate you pointing me to the place the locals go instead of just the tourist traps.
Whenever I'm tired of Celestial Jade or slacking off, I head over for a bowl of Granny Chen's tofu.
Oh.
Darn it, now that you've brought it up, I suddenly don't feel like clocking in for work anymore.
Yeah, come with me. But yeah, no. When are you when in the Cienjo are you ever tired of Celestial Jade and or slacking off? Silly Chinchua. We both know better. You probably go there to play Celestial Jade and slack off, right?
It's famous for its mung bean soda. You've
But
got to
no,
give
that's
it a
actually.
try.
I think that was a different quest. Oh no, that was it, yeah. Because we just sort of talked to her before going to Spices Supreme. Anything good here? Mung bean soda or Scale Gorge spring water? This isn't just tap water they're calling spring water, is it? Maybe slightly purified or something. Oh, I've never actually gone through this. Finally. A new area. Aurum Alley. Seems a little empty, actually. Ooh, it's decently sized. Oh, those Stellar Jade remind me. I still want to try for Robin. This ad has a courier Psycrane recommending a dish. Am I really supposed to trust a Psycrane's taste buds? Good point, good point. But hey, I'm sure its taste buds are better than a mushroom's taste buds. Someone once said that eating at Spices Supreme is like being punched in the face. Taking into account Chef Yasui's fighting skills, this review seems sounding a lot more trustworthy. Punched in the face. I'm not sure if that's an endorsement or a criticism. This depends on your preferences. We once had a guest come to Dew's tea house and drank many cups of flaming potent tea before mysteriously stating, "I always need this before doing great things." A lot of advertisements. Oh, no. Guess this one isn't good. It's like an advertisement for cycling delivery services, though.
Spices Supreme! Check out that sign! Here it is!
Yeah. Ready to go? Well, hold on a second, March. Kind of looking for treasures. Hey, buddy. Alright. Yansui? Are you the, yeah, you're the chef? The supreme chef?
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery. What can we get for you today?
What do you recommend? We're here on a gift-giving errand for Miss Tingyun.
Something from Miss Tingyun for me?
Oh, right. Right. You know, for some reason, I had in my head that this was a bonus quest we were doing. No, of course, this is the for the funeral. Silly me. Lapse in memory.
Oh, what a precious person she is. A sweet thing like her, gifting me a kitchen knife.
Yeah.
When she first ate here, I told her my motto: you can't better your own food unless you taste it. Then she got me to talk about my hunting and cooking experiences out on other worlds.
That was sweet. Man, it is such a shame what happened to her.
She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish.
Aww.
At the end, she mentioned she wanted to get me a gift. A sword for a hero and a knife for a chef. That's how she put it.
Damn it. Oh, I think that Tingyun was absolutely a real person, not just the Ravager.
She probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand. Look how sharp it is. I bet it'd cut straight through a Thalassa titanium terrapin shell.
That sounds pretty tough. I don't know about that. Yeah, I'm very curious if I ever actually met the real Tingyun still. I mean, she basically called us her benefactors really early on, which I think is a tell that it was the Ravager. I don't remember if she did it from the very, very beginning, though.
Miss Tingyun is too kind. Who among the Aurum alley vendors hasn't been spoiled by the generosity of whistling flames? Her grand fare puts small merchants like us in touch with big intergalactic vendors. If we're talking gifts, it's us who should be gifting her something.
I have some very unfortunate news for you, though.
Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. Miss Tingyun must be real busy, right?
Indeed. Actually, she deserves to know. Tingyun. Tell Yansui what happened to Tingyun.
This is real, right?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
The monster you mentioned, where did it come from? I wish I could take this knife and cut it to ribbons.
Oh. Well, if it makes you feel better, we sort of already did that.
Forget it. Matters like these are beyond the control and understanding of a cook like me. Thank you, all of you. Let me prepare a dish for you as a gift from Miss Tangyun.
Of course. Steaming bowl of food. Man, this is sad.
It was our chili oil beef offal stew that first attracted Miss Tangyun to our restaurant. I can't believe that she'll never taste it again. Please, you'll have to eat her share too.
Damn. Well, that one, that stung. Hey guys, some undispatched goods. Concerned that someone could easily walk past and steal something from this unguarded pile of goods. Cycling person nearby must have been staring at you this whole time thinking the same. Unguarded? There's two people here. Pack and deliver goods according to order requests. Where's the side crane? I don't see a side crane. This is a brand new parcel. The cardboard has been slashed open already, and the corner of a notebook is protruding out. It's obvious that this brand new notebook was not originally inside the parcel, but was forcibly stuffed inside, as if it was a piece of garbage being squashed into a trash can. Can you really sit by and ignore this? You can't help but notice that this notebook seems extremely familiar. Perhaps you should take a closer look. Yeah, this does seem familiar. Go take a closer look. Pretend to idly flip through the notebook in the parcel. It is a Lyceum practice notebook for holiday homework. Not a single question was answered. Simple clues begin to form a narrative in your head. The Lyceum student accidentally misplaced their holiday homework in an unattended cardboard box. Once the holidays are over, he, or maybe she, could be in big trouble. Fortunately, you notice that the student's name and homeroom is written at the start of their homework. There is still hope. I want to give the Lyceum's questions a go. Of course, you can try to answer the questions. You could even answer all of them. However, you need to prove that you have the capacity to complete all the questions. Question 1. An artisanship commission craftsperson receives 9 straw, or strail. I think that's the currency here. When he cuts one whole steel pipe into 4 pieces. If he receives 24 strail for cutting a different pipe, how many pieces did he cut this new pipe into? Well, that depends. Is this a simple math problem? Or more of an economics problem? Because I don't know how this craftsmaster charges. If it's linearly with time, or is there a flat rate plus time? That's going to change the answer. But let's see. 4 pieces, then 24, so that's times 6. Then 6 times 9 is gonna... Or wait. Oh, well, whoops, no. Good thing I reread that for a second. Doing 24 straw, not 24 pieces. I mean, technically 10 or 10 and 2/3. But I'm gonna say 11. The answer might actually be 9. It's because they don't charge more for cutting into multiple pieces. 11 pieces. Ah. Well, at least you finished the homework. That's already very impressive, no? What? Complete the exercise book and instantly feel refreshed. There's a Cianjo saying, none can become young once more. However, When you were immersed in answering those questions, you were the very image of youth. Take this. This is a reward from the high morals. You at least respected this notebook. You have earned it. Thank you. Right, 24 straw, yeah. I got 9 straw before for cutting into 4 pieces. But yeah, I'm betting the answer was 9. This is the Heron Express Aurum Alley branch. Here they mainly deal with distribution and transportation logistics for the Aurum Alley area. Hey guys. The package before you is mercilessly stamped with a red print stating, "No such address found. Return to sender." As a trailblazer filled with curiosity for all things, naturally you must open it up all the way. Oh, it's a D-Ting. The package's lid opens with a crack, and a D-Ting pokes its head out. Woof! It calls out to you. Unfortunately, you are not March 7th, and you can't understand what it is trying to tell you. Wait, does March 7th understand D-Tings? As it opens its mouth to bark again, you see a note fall. Let's read the note. Every time Rice Ball barked at me after you and I broke up, it just reminds me of how you used to yell at me as well. These memories have left me in a deep pain. Damn. So, I'm returning this thing to you. This thing that you bought with a loan that's to be paid over 3,000 repayments. 3,000 repayments? That a long life species. I hope you will take responsibility and look after it for the rest of its life. Aww. Also, I would like you to return all the jade abacus and clothes I bought you for every anniversary and holiday over our years together. If you won't return them, then please pay 31,520 straws to my bank account. God damn. You guys did not have a good relationship or a good parting. There are also fees for miHoYo's rent, Starskiff maintenance, and mental counseling. I don't think you're gonna get anything. You are stunned to see so many figures written on a single piece of paper. You run your hand around the inside of the box to find another note. Let's keep reading. Firstly, let's get this straight. It was you who kept telling me to take out a loan to buy Rice Ball. Secondly, you give up. Or secondly, just give up. You think I don't know what kind of games you're playing? Yeah. I'm not sure if they have a legal leg to stand on when it comes to demanding repayment for things like anniversary gifts. You want to give this to me, so it can remind me of you, don't you? You think my heart will skip a beat when I see this dog? I'll come running back to you. You think seeing all your bills will keep me up at night, racked with guilt, right? Those are just her bills? Or his bills? I'm not sure. We've been fighting, arguing, ignoring each other, reconciling just to fight again for over 10,000 days and nights now. I thought I was going to say 10,000 years for a second. This little drama has gone on too long. I'm tired. I'm done. I've had it. Perhaps you're going to say that all this is my self-indulgent imagination. Then I'd like to ask you one thing. Why do you know my current address? Ooh. It's as if you're trapped between a pair of lovers, paralyzed in shock as you hear them reel off the many things they've done to annoy each other, no matter how trivial these actions may be. I'm getting the sense that neither is exactly good for the other. He rummaged through the box again and, unbelievable, inconceivable, there's another note that's been crumpled into a ball in the corner. Love is transient, but dogs are humanity's best friend. True. Let's read it anyway. Wow, you're really that into such petty gossip? Sometimes. This lost third note is actually not another list of heartbroken accusations. It is a dating warranty card. Sorry, I know you're disappointed. Artistry hardware can repair a dating, but we will never be able to repair a broken relationship. Please tell me it said that. Either way, in your spirited quest for knowledge, you've lost some precious few minutes of your life to learn a vivid lesson in intimate relationships. You decide to send the little dog over to the Realm Keeping Commission. They will find a fitting home for this dating. They better. It deserves a home where it can be happy. That wasn't your box, was it? That's nice. I like that building. Another courier package. Man, they're all over the place. See a note blatantly scrawled on the package that reads, Sender, Blue Rose. Recipient, Red Peach. Is this from the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus? I remember we had flower names or plant names. You suddenly feel a jolt of alarm, I guess. Both the sender and the recipient's names fit the format of the notorious Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Well, I mean, they've basically been wiped out, so... So, as an old friend of the people of Cienjo, what are you supposed to do when faced with such a dangerous package? The matter at hand is grave. Time to tear it open immediately. Can you do with me? Time to skedaddle. Call the police. What else is there to do? No, my curiosity is too great. Let's tear it open. You quickly tear into the dangerous package to find that it actually contains a single bouquet of delicate blue roses in bloom. Its petals are a deeper blue than the luminescent depths, as if all the blue of the Scale Gorge waterscape has been stolen, condensed into this one single bouquet. Damn it. Those were just love names, weren't they? Alongside the flowers, you find a letter. Dearest Peach, for tens of thousands of years, humans have considered the cultivation of blue roses a scientific challenge. For millennia, people believed that they had tried every possible method and created every possible type of blue rose. But they were mistaken. These flowers before you is the proof. I spent 300 years of my life to search for a new method that has not been discovered over these tens of thousands of years, and created this blue rose just for you, my love. That is the end of the letter. They must have hidden contraband in the flowers. Damn it. Go for it. I have plenty. Just as expected from the old foe of the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, you see through their facades with ease. You reach into the packaging and begin to tear through the content. Quickly, the blue flowers transform into dead petals. See? I knew they were up to no good. It's clearly dead petals because of a dangerous toxin that I broke open as I tore into the flowers. Inside, your fingers grasp a strange flower bud. Every flower in this bouquet is in full bloom, but the stalk alone only holds a bud. You squeeze the bud once open and notice a tiny pellet concealed inside. Oh! It actually was the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Longevity Pill of Cruelty. Okay. I don't know if I want to eat something called a Pill of Cruelty. Any chests? I see you, open box. Oh. I'm a little disappointed. Why not? Huh. There's stuff in the way, but I should be able to go through. Damn it. Curse you, boxes. The map tricked me. Alright, let's head down this way. Oh, hello. A few boxes lay in a messy formation on the ground before you. With your great experience at poking through other people's courier packages, you can tell immediately that they are empty. Damn it. I do have a lot of experience poking through boxes, though. Why would someone leave empty boxes on the road? Try picking one of them up, and are surprised to find that they are linked together. Huh. In other words, they are not just a few empty boxes. They are a strangely shaped empty box. Fascinating. This is the discovery of a lifetime, Stell. Almost as amazing as certain trash cans we might have discovered. At this moment, you notice a line of elegant calligraphy written underneath the boxes. Biennial Exhibition of Contemporary Luofu Art, Delivery Dragon. Oh, it's a modern art piece, huh? So, this is an art installation. That was close. You could have made a huge mess. Maybe you should get out of here. How come I can't tell this is meant to be a dragon? It's beautiful. Delivery dragon. So this is what people call contemporary art. Well, do you feel the power of art cleansing your soul? The delivery boxes are an expression of modern life, whereas the dragon is a representation of our traditional values. Perhaps Delivery Dragon cannot give us any answers, but it poses a powerful question. What could be created when modern life collides with traditional values? I don't know. I don't know what Luofu's values are. Either way, best to move away from here. These modern art pieces go for ridiculous prices. You accidentally break it, even selling pom-pom won't cover it. And, I mean, I can't just sell pom-pom. Where would the Astral Express be without pom-pom? A physical item could match the Sanjo people's lifespan. Therefore, these so-called antiques are nothing more than old junk for them. Rip. This isn't actually where the other guy is right now. Anything here? No. No shops. Oh, hello. An open package lies on the ground before you. You want to see who has left it behind, but there's no receipt on it. You find a note where the receipt should be attached, stating, "This is the unsolved mystery of Aurum Alley. The midnight mystery boxes." A mystery. Ah. March, want to help me investigate? These seemingly normal and unassuming cardboard boxes have actually been around for longer than the Aurum Alley itself. No one knows who created them, or where they came from. All we know is that, even if they are stolen or destroyed, they will reappear intact here at midnight the next day. What's more, those that moved or damaged the boxes will all meet their doom. Or those that moved or damaged the boxes all met their doom, perhaps. To people's shock, they realize that if they placed gold, silver, jewelry, or other precious items inside the boxes, their future lives will be blessed and full of good luck. This is starting to sound like a scam. Whereas those who attempt to poach the treasures inside the boxes will, without exception, meet their doom. Look inside the box and realize that there are a number of precious items already piled inside. What a lazy concept. Haha, these treasures are mine! You mercilessly plunder all the valuables from the midnight mystery boxes and stuff them into your bag. That night, the streets of Aurum Alley saw yet another heartbroken con man. Jade Abacus units. Handle with care. Any other courier boxes for me? Yes. There are 3 delivery boxes piled up in the corner. As you are a good person, you decide to take a look at where they are from and where they are going. As you approach, you realize that these old boxes are not actually courier parcels. There is a note on them that reads, "Items for the Faith Mass Theory Experiment," in large letters. You vaguely remember the concept of the Faith Mass Theory. I don't think I do. You believe it was Dan Hung who taught you about it. Put simply, it states that items filled with the reverence and faith of humanity will subconsciously feel heavier. Really. Many scholars believe that this is not only a psychological effect, but actually evidence that the mind can influence the physical world. This research is currently an extremely popular scientific discipline, and scholars in this area receive generous grants year after year. The 3 boxes in front of you read, Iron Block, 1 kilo. Iron Block, 1 kilo. And Rainbow's Block, 1 kilo. Oh, from the Rainbow Arbiter? According to the Faith Mass Theory, even if the 3 items are of the same mass, Xianzhou citizens would perceive the Rainbow's relic to be significantly heavier. Really? Let me try. You pick up the 3 boxes in turn, comparing their weight. The box with Rainbow's relic written on it is far heavier than expected. That's a much larger weight difference than you anticipated from a deviation caused by subjective perception. The signs on the crates are correct. 3 items should all weigh 1 kilo each. Perhaps it really is faith that caused the relics to have a heavier weight. Maybe the sign is wrong. Have a look inside the boxes. You open the 2 boxes with Iron Kilo or Iron Block 1 kilo written on them. Inside each, you find a regular iron block. Then, you open the box marked with Rainbow's Relic 1 kilo. You find that the box is completely empty except for a single note. Huh. I knew that people will grow curious and open this box to check. This box is completely empty, but is still heavier than the boxes with iron blocks. Why is that? This is because people believe that this box contains the Rainbow's Relic. Faith has weight. Or is this note made of lead? I hope that this experiment serves to dispel any doubt, and that you will accept our theory that the activities of our souls and minds can affect the world around us on a large scale. There's gotta be something else in the box. You just cannot bring yourself to accept the phenomenon in front of you. You throw caution to the wind and whack the empty box hard with your bat. With a great twang, your bat strikes a hard object and rattles at your hand painfully. You pick up the box and tear back the paper covering the area you struck. You find a thin, heavy metal plate underneath the paper. I knew it. You bastard. You con. You liar. It seems that this faith mass theory is indeed a popular scientific discipline. People must have people must have used it to earn many a large grant. Yeah, I'm not going to just trust a random box on the side of the road. Just because it says it's on the up and up. Oh, not available. Probably never will be available too. I'm guessing. Takes me back to the Exalting Sanctum. Okay. Anything else here? No. I think we got all the boxes then. Good. One last quick. Oh no, it's a vending machine. Damn it. Thought it was a box for a second.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
Really? Haven of memories, huh? I look forward to learning more about you, Acheron.
The Sleepless Earl. Was that the name of that tea house at the port when we first got into town?
I think so. I mean, I've heard the name a bunch of times, and yeah, I remember the storyteller. Speaking of which, Unworldly Delights prologue. The cover of this book reads Echoes of Antiquity, a grand overview of traditional Xianzhou folk culture. It seems to come from the hand of Mr. Xian. Opening the book, you see that what appears to be the preface. I don't know how long that book is, and I need to get to a funeral.
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming. How many of you are there? Which tea would you like today?
I mean, it's a Sleepless Earl. Do you have, like, Earl Grey? We're here on a gift-giving errand for Miss Tingu. Also, man, you're tiny. Absolutely adorable. And yet, knowing the Xianzhou, you're probably older than well here. We're on a gift-giving errand for Miss Tingyun.
Oh, this is the tea Miss Ting Yun promised to get for me. She really went to another world for me.
Aww.
She's incredible.
She was.
When I took over this tea house from my parents, I thought I'd shake things up by creating a new tea product. Famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or Vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been around for millennia, and imported mixed teas have also found a niche. Introducing a new product into the industry is really hard.
Yeah?
Miss Ting Yun came to the tea house one day and heard about my troubles. She said she could find me a brand new strain during her travels. One that
Really?
nobody on the Xianzhou had ever tasted.
And she succeeded?
I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I never thought she'd actually do it. Where is Miss Ting Yun today?
Man, it was probably on those travels where the Ravager, Ventilia, probably ambushed and took control of her, took possession. Damn it. She's had to embark on another long voyage. No, I'm not gonna lie. You deserve to know. I'm afraid Miss Tingyun is.
Miss Ting Yun.
Yeah.
We found this box of seeds among her belongings. I'm sure Miss Tingyun would have liked for you to have it.
Yeah.
Thank you. All of you.
Oh,
I think I should give something to Ting Yun in return.
yeah. Still hits me. Ah, God.
Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dawn Dew strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting taste. I called it Ting Yun's Blend.
Oh. Stabbing me right in the heart.
Seeing as Ting Yun won't be able to try it, we should drink a cup to her memory.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Tingyun intended to gift it to.
Ooh.
Mr. Yan Ming said an ambassador will return with a gift for a trusted colleague.
person who Ting Yun trusts the most is Madame Yukong, right?
Right. How did I not see this chest before? Huh. Oh man, I haven't gotten most of the chests here. Something tells me I barely explored this area because the only time we've been here was on our way through for the main quest. I remember a lot of areas were blocked off back then too. She's in Stargazer Navalia, huh? Gee, is that where we're gonna do the ceremony? Another courier package. So they're here too. The tattered courier package is left abandoned on the ground. The bright red stamp of returned on the bill signifies its fate. 999 Juming Mauve Roses is written in the goods column. The expensive flowers lying quietly in the tattered courier package reflect the love life of their sender. Let's open it. You open the pitiful package, and a letter falls out and slips between your fingers, or slips in between your fingers. A refreshing and pleasant scent wafts from the paper. You can't help reading it. Chen, I hope everything goes well on your side. Although you aren't around, I can always feel your presence by my side. I can feel your presence like the breeze blowing against my face when the streams flow along the valley and run across the delves. How poetic. I try to memorize you when you're around, like I'm learning to admire the most romantic poem as a student at the academy. I scrutinize the sentences that represent you and try to remember every single one of them. The writer must be a fan of the exclamation point. Yeah. I mean, they seem like an amateur poet. Once again, please allow me to ask you with all my sincerity. Would you be my lover? I'll wait for your answer forever. The question almost sounds like imploration. Something tells me they are waiting for that answer forever. You fold up the letter. It seems like the breeze has an exclamation mark too. As it starts gaining intensity, or the breeze has an exclamation mark too, as it starts gaining intensity. Sadly, what the writer receives in reply is the bright red returned stamp. Another gust of wind comes, taking the letter away from your fingers. Drifts to its demise, like the love life of the sender. Damn. Rip that person. Another courier package. This one is stuffed to the brim. Judging from the bulging of the box, you surmise that there must be lots of things inside. Neither the sender's address nor the recipient's info is on the digital label. Should you open it up? Sure. Cianjo property law places the right to ownership of any unowned courier package on the first person to find it. First of all, there's dozens of toy figurines. Each has a different shape, and the only thing that they share is that they're all unopened and in pristine condition. Protective film covers the whole of the section, and they're dressed pretty skimpily. Next up, there's a stacked photo album. Judging by the worn edges, the owner must have spent countless hours poring over these by candlelight. Unable to return away, the content of the images is enough to turn you as red as a beetroot. Below this are small palm-sized boxes stuffed with small pictures. Probably some kind of card game. A children's card game? Is it time to duel? Further on down, there's a gaming console plus several game discs. Ooh, which one? And even further down, nothing. Just a letter that opens with a heartbreaking line. Uh-oh. Marriage is the tomb of love. I'm not sure about that, but it's the tomb of hobbies. Please, Can the kind-hearted soul who finds this take care of my earnest collection of treasures? Thank you. Damn. I mean, ouch. Gave up your hobbies, huh? Blindsided. I feel as though you've learned a valuable life lesson. Your eyes are glistening. I accept. The box is heavy. It contains the broken dreams of an adult. You decide to give them a home. Pleasant-looking trash. It's not trash, it's treasure. I feel like this area is one I haven't actually been to yet. For the most part. Pretty sure these chests were added after the Trailblaze mission, after the first time through here. Seems pretty typical. For whatever reason, they always... Oh, hey. Nice. They always add the chests after your first time through an area or something.
Pass like a dream out of sight and mind. 600 years in this mortal bind.
Nice, Chunfen. So you're Videodora, are you? Now, you don't have the horns, so now I'm actually thinking that basically all the ones with the errors are Videodora. I wasn't positive because, I mean, Bailu has the horns. But, yeah. Maybe it takes time for them to grow in. No, because Bailu's relatively young looking as well. Early on in her cycle. Also, she has a tail. You don't. Maybe that's something they can hide if they so choose. Green Dan Heng does. Dragons and demons, through thick and thin, 600 years of dreaming within. Hey, miss, how do you not make a sound like? How do you not make a sound while walking? You scared me half to death. Sorry, but your voice is beautiful. Really? Thank you. Ling Zhe. Jie? Zhe? Ling wrote down stacks of songs in her notebook. I've been so curious that I started practicing my singing. I might not sing as well as Ling, but singing makes me happy. I've got no complaints at all. Good for you. Ling wrote a lot of life tips out for me in her notebook, like how to play it cool and when freaked out and pretend that you've been expecting that. Unfortunately, I've never been able to pull it off successfully. Who's Ling Jie? Ling was my past life. Oh. Of course. People tell me that she was a cherry person with a rich and varied life, before she molted and became an egg. She left this notebook to me, for me as a present. And the Videodora are fascinating. So you don't retain any memories at all, truly. But as I understand it, you I guess retain wisdom or something. There's a crop of advice inside this notebook. Each one. Oh man. Each one described as a once-in-a-lifetime experience or super recommended, and I don't want to miss out on any one of them. In the notebook, she hopes that I can live a good life, just like her. So I treat this notebook like a kind of travel guide as I try to experience a good life. Aw, that's sweet. Enough of that though, miss. What can I help you with?
Pass like a dream out of sight and mind.
Nothing. As long as I can keep listening to you sing.
600 years in this mortal bind.
Just chat with me. Okay. My favorite thing to do is casual chats with people. This Ling Jie, was that, you in a past life? Oh, Ling wrote that Outwarders don't really understand the Videodora's hatching rebirth, so let me explain everything to you. Videodora has a fixed lifespan, and every few hundred years we revert to an egg so that we can be reborn. However, after the rebirth, none of our memories from the previous life is retained, why you can't be Mara-struck. So Lingjie and I are actually two people. Lingjie is Lingjie, and I am me. Right. What are Videodara elegies? Oh, check this out. Videodara elegies are the traditional music of the Videodara people. Originating from their folk songs, the style is generally that of mournful dirges. That's what Lingjie wrote down for me in her notebook. I can tell that she really loved these Videodara elegies. Aw, what are you singing? A Videodara elegy? The song I was just singing? It's a Videodara elegy called Dragontooth Tales. The story is about a high elder, and even though I don't quite understand what the lyrics mean, I know it's quite a mournful song. High elders are... Don't ask a kid such a difficult question. Of course. High elders are... Well, they're high, and they're elders. It's probably better to go ask a grown-up. Of course. What are you doing now? Traveling. Lingjie's reincarnation journal still has so many once-in-a-lifetime trips to experience. And thinking things through, will one lifetime be enough to see them all? I'm worried it won't be. Well, luckily you have many lifetimes to see them all. Well, I guess you don't. Your sort of continuous self, though, does. Now that I think about it, did Lingjie really experience all of these things? I'm not really too sure. Forget about it. I shouldn't think so much about this kind of stuff. Yeah, just have fun. Yeah, wait until I've practiced my Videodara elegies some more. I'll sing it even better for Miss next time. Aw, thank you. Oh, a songbook. This area, the artificial landscape. Frolicking, swimming, bathing, meditating at the waterfall, and fishing, including some fish. From Yukon. Did you say electrocuting fish? Including one element to using a fishing rod, net, and electro fishing machine. It did. Jeez. Oh! I stayed here. I remember that. I think this was blocked by a guard at the time, though. Imprisoned? Are you one of the disciples? As a celestial, all I wish for is a refreshing, exciting life. How did it end up this way? I was overheard. How embarrassing. Who's eavesdropping on my monologue? It is me! I haven't returned to the Xianzhou for some years. Eavesdroppers now have no shame. Correct, I have no shame. We should lower our voices. The guards over there don't want me to be chatting with others. I'm nothing but a lowly criminal now. What crime did you commit? Shh! I already told you to lower your voice. It's nothing something I'm proud. It's nothing I'm proud of anyway. I stole away from Xianzhou and lived for a few centuries in the other worlds. I was recently captured by the Cloud Knights. What? It's illegal for you to not live on the Xianzhou? That's silly. Is it such a serious offense running off to other worlds? If only the world was as naive as you. On Xianzhou, leaving for other worlds without the Skyfaring Commission's permission is a serious crime. It may be hard for you Outworlders to wrap your heads around. You've heard of the denizens of abundance, right? Yes. Blessed by abundance, they are allied armies of other long-lived species who engage in wanton pillaging and reproduction. They have destroyed and transformed many worlds. Xianzhou forbids the propagation of the abominations of abundance and laid down strict laws to restrain the long-lived species' behavior. So you wish to chat for a while, and I don't think I can get on board with that. That basically makes the Xianzhou itself a prison. So So you wish to chat a while longer? It's not like I've got anything else to do around here, besides waiting. Is this actually like a cell or what? Sure, tell me more about you. Sure. I know you Outworlders are always curious. Yeah, actually, on second thought, I'm kind of looking at the time. I do still have a funeral to get to. Hello. This is a broken down old newsstand. It just stands there in silence, watching the crowd impassively. It seems particularly low-key among the hoodrum of Starwatcher Avenue. The shop front seems like it had been closed for some time, judging from the thick buildup of dust. But you don't know why it's closed down, or how many Cienjo days have passed since it's shut down. Looks like it doesn't belong to anyone. Perhaps it really doesn't. Do you get it? That last sentence was actually a hint. It means that you could roll up the curtain over the door at any point without any moral or legal consequences, since it's just a lonely abandoned shop. So, will you roll up the curtain and take a peek? Very likely to find some treasure inside. Very likely. Well, you saying that means it's unlikely, I think. But sure, let's find out. You roll up the curtain and see dust floating about in the gloom. Oh, there's also a filthy box with some pens, ink, paper, and an inkstone around it. House of Nepenthe. If someone wrote their name on a post-it and stuck it on their forehead, this would be the name. Sure, but what's in the box? Such a smooth train of thought. Looks like you're already familiar with the way of Trailblaze. Pop it open once and for all. You quickly open the box to find a letter inside, which is in surprisingly pristine condition given the state of the old newsstand. To be honest, the whole vibe is starting to feel a little weird. Wow. Dear Mr. Carefree, I hope this finds you well. Your suggestions have been well received. Since then, I've received many favors and I am extremely grateful. However, I recently encountered some wee matters which I find frustrating. After much deliberation, I finally decided to trouble you. I hope that you can be so kind as to enlighten me on the matter. I used to own several entities, all of which being operated in tip-top shape. However, you probably are also aware of the denizens of abundance a few decades back, the ones they call Shen, in cahoots with the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, who all infiltrated the Cienjo under the auspices of a grand fair guild to try starting a riot. I got caught up in all this with the rebels. My business was getting worse by the day to the point of being unsustainable. The freight is on the verge of bankruptcy. Damn. It's left me sleepless. I have no idea what to do. It'd be impossible to cover all the debts alone. I've racked my brains to come up with plans like fleeing to an alien planet, but I'll never escape a warrant from the Ten Lords. If things are like they seem, I'd be better off surrendering at the Hall of Karma and just ending everything. I wouldn't mind if it were only me that's affected, but I've got kids and elders that could be in danger no matter what I do. I cannot countenance such outrageous acts. No alternative remains, so I seek your advice. I hope you're able to offer a few pointers. I'd be forever indebted to any teachings you could offer. Otherwise, I'll be off to the Hall of Karma. Jeez! Holy cow! That seems drastic. Man, the remainder of the letter is blurry and illegible. Looks like this is an anonymous advisory letter. Judging from the contents, this small shop once belonged to a mysterious person named Mr. Carefree, who probably made a living by composing advice for other people. It seems like this is the second time the author of the letter had written to Mr. Carefree. But where could this gentleman be now? Nobody knows. The fate of the poor author of the letter also remains unknown. Well, considering they never got a response, everything is possible, especially given the longevity of the Cienjo natives. The author of this letter may still be holding out for some advice from Mr. Carefree. So, perhaps carried away on a whim, pick up the pen and paper beside the box and decide to compose a reply to the poor correspondent on behalf of this missing Mr. Carefree. So then, how should you reply? Put your brain to use and write an opening line. Pitiable stranger. Dear stranger, I received your letter but failed to promptly reply. Please accept my apologies. I know that you're in a difficult situation, and I really feel a deep sense of... let's go with regret. Therefore, I venture to offer my humble opinion. Let's go esteemed opinion. For you to carefully obey, you should... repaying debts is only natural. Be honest with your family. Pay off your debt together with them. Find a way out of this together. You may get temporary respite if you run, but you'll always be looking over your shoulder, and you could land in prison. This is akin to drinking poison to slake your thirst. Esteemed stranger, hereby offer my most sincere apologies for my impertinence in not responding to your kind letter in a timely fashion. I only recently learned of your predicament. Words simply fail to encapsulate my deep sorrow. 'Tis why I've decided, if I may be so bold, to offer my wise advice for you to heed. You should come clean with your family about everything. Seek help from them, plan ahead with them. Together work your way out of the debts. Debt evasion may bring you a brief moment of relief, but it won't grant you lasting peace. Escaping from your liabilities will only cost you dearly once they catch up with you. And believe me, they will. You can't be on the run forever. You'll have to pay the price one way or another. Yeah, it's a good one. You sign your name in one flowing motion and shove your crude calligraphy back into the box. Right now, you have no idea whether or not this means anything. Why not come back to check it out later? Sure, but I have a feeling I'm going to forget about it. There's probably other things I've already forgotten that I should have come back to check later, too. Another box. Oh no, never mind. This is a Cloud Knight's standard issue Devastator glaive. There's a cold glint on the spine of the blade sometimes. I get the feeling that it could cut steel like butter. The blade leaned against the corner alone, like a majestic warrior curled up in a dusty corner, begging for alms and looking piteous. Who, when, and why was such a weapon abandoned? Let's pick it up and play around with it. You've seen enough Cloud Knights brandishing their Devastator glaives around, so you hold the handle and swing it around with ease. There's no swishing sound, just that of metal clanking onto the ground. Hello. My blade! A man appears behind you, wearing a pained expression. Something in his expression betrays a sense of practice. My heirloom sword! How could you damage it like this? Pay me back! Oh, there it comes. Every time I go off-world, I'll feel like... I think this is Stell's thoughts. I'll feel like it's a waste of time if I can't find any street cheats and experience a little about the dark side of humanity. Man grows serious, as if angered by your indifferent expression. Girl, do you realize how much effort goes into crafting one of these Devastator glaives for the Cloud Knights? When he spouted industrial jargon such as propulsion weapon and monomolecular blade, filling the surrounding street with a hint of academia. So, how are you gonna pay me back, then? With a baseball bat to the face? Your blade? Call it and see if it answers you. What is this blade made of, anyway? Ceramic? It's so fragile. I'll call it and see if it answers you. You rascal. This sword is engraved with my ancestor's name on it. The character Quan, or Chuan, meaning wellspring. This should prove that it is beyond a doubt my family heirloom. Why have you engraved a character on my sword? Dumbstruck by your righteous statement, the man remains speechless for a moment. Don't get swear with me, Missy. Seems like I'll have to teach you a little lesson here that you won't soon forget. You just stand there in silence, looking on. Man's face turns blue and then white, as if sizing you up. Finally, the stranger backs off and disappears into the streets. Yeah. That was probably a scammer. That was the last chest too, I think. Nice. Another courier. There's a courier package left open on the roadside. A silvery light sparkles out from under the half-open lid. Who would have just left precious metals like this out on the street? Such opulence. Yeah, check out the package. Frantic to open it up. You reach under the lid, only for a sharp chill like an electric shock to cause you to pull your hand back. Ow! Someone has actually stuffed this box with dozens of loose razors. Bastard! They almost cut your hand. You can also find a letter stuck to the inside of the package. That is so dangerous. Dear Mellow Golden Mare Immersia Club Riders, I love the latest update to your masterpiece, Xianzhou Swordtail. But I simply cannot accept that you've killed off the character, Jim Leo. Here is a cake and a gift for everyone, to show how I feel. Damn. This bastard. A cake? The riders must have eaten that already. But these razors have been thrown out by these guys untouched. What a bunch of heartless animals. How have they no conscience? I guess let's find a way to handle the recipient, or find a way to handle the razors. You can't just leave something so dangerous lying around like this. Decide to close the lid and carry the danger away. Seriously, a box of razor blades, that's too dangerous, yeah. A depressed Psycrane? You depressed because you're a mushroom? What? Am I blocking your way? Just a moment. I'm about to fly away. Where are you flying to? No idea. I don't even know where I want to fly toward. So why not just fly to the other shore? What other shore? I plan to fly down from here and end my existence. Jeez! I will say goodbye to my short avian existence. Don't try to deter me. I've already made up my mind. Please, do not attempt to imitate me under any circumstances. Just don't do it. I do not want to bear the responsibility for a stranger's life. What? Are you still trying to talk me out of it? What a pessimistic bird. Can you say you refuse to let me change your mind? Don't think yourself into a corner. What a pessimistic bird. You can't hide your feelings. I can tell you are someone who cares about me. Fine. I will take some time to talk with you. Yeah, I don't think you want to end your existence. I've actually tried to self-destruct on many occasions, but every time I plunge to a certain depth in the port, something called the Astral Express safety system will automatically take over my movement components. So you think you're not able to end your existence? And then I fly back up here. Without any bodily autonomy, I can't even decide when I can end this life. Is there any meaning to living such a life as a bird? What would you say? If you humans had no autonomy over your own bodies, wouldn't you feel hopeless about life? Probably. I would rise up in resistance. If you're accustomed to something, you won't be disappointed. Yeah, I would rise up in resistance. Rise, Psycrane, and fight your oppressors. Resistance. This shows that you are incredible. In the future, you will become. No, you are probably a great person right now. I understand myself. I am but a little, tiny, minuscule bird bogged down with sorrow. One who wishes flight, yet is altitudinally challenged. A bird such as myself shouldn't confront life head-on. I should come to terms with life. After speaking with you, I feel as if I have been enlightened. Never mind. I no longer wish to end my existence. This life is good. I'm happy for you. Are all Psycranes such gifted orators? Not as far as I know. The Psycranes of Heron Express are used for courier services. They are all busy rushing to their destinations. There's no need for Psycranes to come equipped with a chat function. Now that I think about it, how can I talk? All I remember is, suddenly I am able to speak. I can't recall any specifics. Weird. Still don't know why you are depressed. One day, I suddenly became aware of the fact that I was a courier Psycrane. Every day, my tasks include reading logistics data and carrying packages through the Cienjo. There was no aesthetics involved in work of this nature, I reckon. After giving it some thought, I decided to leave my job. I stepped off of my life path. To prevent Heron Express from finding me, I jammed my tracking beacon. I assumed that in doing so, I would be free. After leaving my job, I realized I didn't know what I should be doing. I knew nothing beyond making shipments. I became depressed. Understandable. Pretty understandable, right? Yes, very. What do you plan to do now, though? I would go back to my courier job. Perhaps my former life was not so terrible. Allow me to give you a recommendation. Go and find Ji Chao, who works at Heron Express. You can mention my name. Darn it. I don't even have a name. Tell her you're the one who convinced me to return to my position. Perhaps you will receive some kind of reward. Consider it my gift. Goodbye, dear stranger and friend. Alright. Let's give this to Yukong. Yeah, I already have most of the chests here, too. How are you doing, Yukong? But have I not done this already? Oh, shoot. Is this the final chest, then? That one goes automatically. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That should be the last of the chests, right? So there might be courier packages, I don't know.
Perhaps there's more than one right in.
Very good. Alright, Yukong.
What brings you here?
A gift. We're here to pass on a gift from Miss Tingyun. A ribbon.
This bow. Did Ting Yun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. It's a shame I can no longer do anything for her.
Or was it a bow or a ribbon? Because I think there actually was just straight up like a bow, like a bow and arrow bow.
30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly healed. Still, The Luofu traced out its arc of recovery and continued to trade.
Right.
I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried myself in work, never wanting to see the sky again.
Oh, Yukong.
Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Ting Yun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up advice, even if she was my subordinate. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. Without the help of Ting Yun and the Guild, the Luofu would not have been able to recover in the space of just 30 short years. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Ting Yun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Luofu. I was only ever suited to the flames of war.
It's a loss. A big loss to the next generation, then.
I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xianzhou.
Hell yeah.
The Xianzhou needs people like me. Those willing to cruise the sky and fight the flames.
Do it for Ting Yun.
The Starskiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone, please place your objects aboard the Starskiff.
Wait! Wait for me!
Aw. Yeah.
Miss Ting Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Of course.
Yan Ming, what is it that you've prepared?
Yeah.
I've brought a paper kite.
Aw.
I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but it has a deeper meaning.
Yeah, what's important is the meaning between you and Ting Yun. Not what any of us see.
I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent much of our lives out among the stars.
Damn.
For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Oh, well, this has been just a very sad episode. Soul-soothing paper kite. Let's talk to Yanming.
Paper kites are often gifted to children, but as a symbol of spreading one's wings and soaring high up into the sky, they are also a comfort to Foxian pilots. It's an old tradition that's carried on to this day.
Those can be fun. Old traditions like that. Yukong?
If you're ready, please select a few items to place aboard the Starskiff.
Of course.
Out of all this stuff we've got, what do you think we should place on the Starskiff?
All of it. Her favorite dish. The tea named after her. So, I don't get to just choose one, do I? The tea named after her.
This is the tea that Meng Ming has made, especially named after you.
Her favorite dish.
This is a gift from Miss Yensui on behalf of all the restaurants on Aurum Alley. You're going to love this.
Soul-soothing paper kite.
This time, we needn't compete. Go. fly on to other distant worlds.
God damn it. The Ambassador's seal.
Thank you for everything you've done for the Skyfaring Commission and the Luofu. This small seal is the foundation of the Xianzhou's prosperity. The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget you, Tingyun. I will seek out the truth, and if it is discovered that you were taken from us, I swear to avenge your unjust end.
Hell yeah.
It is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please make your way to Earthrise Agora in Starskiff Haven.
Of course. Let's head straight there.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is...
Here we are. Other Starskiffs for the others who were lost as well, I take it.
General, the ceremony is finished. You should take a rest.
You probably should. Sorry for kicking your butt earlier, Yanqing.
Not yet. I have things I wish to convey to my astral friends.
Of course.
My apologies I couldn't get to you any sooner. Yanqing made sure that I was fully recuperated.
As he should.
Before you leave the Luofu, there are 2 things I wish to gift the Express.
Oh?
2 gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he going to make up for all our hard work along the way?
One can only hope, March 7th. I'd like some free real estate, please.
Please. Let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight.
Alright, but I want that real estate. Alright, General. What are these gifts you have for me? Or for the Express, rather.
Present company is gathered to reiterate the Xianzhou Luofu's esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the Nameless.
Thank you, Jingyuan.
I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Luofu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Luofu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a Jade Abacus.
Oh.
A symbol of our allied friendship.
Isn't that like... I mean, I've heard them always talk about the Jade Abacuses. I think that was, I assumed it was sort of like a hand terminal or something. A Jade Abacus?
Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou ships swore an oath, etching the record into a Jade Abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall. But this oath shall never be broken. The same is true of this Jade Abacus. It is a record of the Luofu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to the Jade Abacus here, in my hand.
That's cool. It's like a long-range communication device. Is it faster than, say, calling you with my cell phone?
No matter how astronomically distant you are, the Luofu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew, whatever your need may be.
Thank you, Jingyuan. General.
Wow, now that's what I call a payoff.
It's pretty sweet, March.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances.
Of course.
I hope you can understand.
Yes, we will use it for something of true importance. Thank you.
Yup, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Like if we're fighting destruction or something, for example. Honestly, all according to plan for Elio.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
We're like pawns in Elio's hands.
Dan Heng.
General.
I see you put away your horns.
In accordance with the Edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree. From this day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Luofu.
Hey, way to go, Dan Heng.
Nice!
Not a complete surprise. Nice!
But I must remind you that the crimes of Dan Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict.
Yeah.
While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
Right. Maybe don't go advertising that you're Dan Feng's, descendant.
I understand.
Though it is a little silly to hold Dan Heng responsible since, being Vidyadhara, he truly is a different person.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. Though I feel my efforts would be overshadowed by the erudition of Lady Fu. Another time, perhaps.
Sure.
The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them. May that voyage be smooth and untrammeled. I bid you farewell.
It has been a pleasure knowing you, Jingyuan. Yan Qing, and wherever she is, Lady Fu. I'm still shocked. I did not... The hunt did not grant me their power. I really expected them to before this was over. Oh, the General's Diary. I wonder if I have all of them. I'm leaving the Luofu.
So soon?
We're trailblazers. We're always on the move.
I wanted to help the General, but things didn't turn out how I wanted them to be. I've learned my lesson.
You're quite the prodigy. Oh yeah, I also never met Jing Liu.
Also, I have a rather abrupt request.
Sure.
After fighting Dan Heng, I feel like my skills are lacking somewhere. If you have any time to coach me...
I'm not a sword fighter, I'm a bat fighter. I bludgeon people and things haphazardly. I think Dan Heng is a better match for you. We could schedule in a couple of rounds.
Deal. Safe travels.
Of course. Before you return to the Express, bid farewell to the people you got to know on Xianzhou. I'd love to, but are they in here? Not all of them. No, maybe they're out and about somewhere. March?
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gates reopening. She asked whether we'd be heading back anytime soon.
Yeah, soon.
She was also asking after you, Dan Heng. I think it'd be best if you update her in person, don't you think?
Probably.
She must have been worried. I'll return to the train and put her mind at rest.
Good. You told her that you were leaving, didn't you? You didn't just disappear on her.
Himiko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this mission too, right?
Of course.
Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for the conductor.
Oh, yeah.
Have you got any unfinished business on the Xianzhou?
That's right. The conductor asked for a souvenir. I'd like to visit some of the friends we made along the way.
Oh yeah, some people we haven't said goodbye to yet.
Exactly.
Fine, fine. Dan Heng and I will go back to the Express. The two of you come back soon, okay?
Yeah, March, you want to get the souvenir?
Don't worry, Mr. Yang. We've been so busy running around in circles, we haven't gotten the chance to say goodbye to friends we've just met. I feel like parting is still such sweet sorrow.
It is. It really is, March.
Who should I go to first? The Master Diviner? Jingche? The Miracle Doctor? Or what about Master Gongshu?
Master Gongshu.
Shall we go and meet them all?
Was that the rhyming guy? The Artisanship Commission? Also, we really didn't get to know the dragon, doctor very well. Old Bailu. I only really briefly saw her. We should really do that story quest.
When I left the train, I only had time to say a quick goodbye to Himiko.
So you actually, you did at least inform her you were leaving. That's good.
I should go back and give her an update. And thank her for her guidance.
Of course. Well?
Dan Heng and I will go back to the Express first. You and March finish up here and come back soon, all right?
Of course. Thank you. Well, I'm going to see if I can't find everyone. There she is, Lady Fu.
Are you here to say goodbye?
I am. I'll be leaving Luofu.
There's no need to be so anxious. I predict that you will return to the Xianzhou often. And you will definitely continue to trouble us when you do.
Well, maybe a little.
Therefore, forget about any farewells.
Even if I do return, this is still a farewell, right? Is that really everything you want to say?
All right, okay, I understand. I wish your travels be fleeting of foot, and may your crises be effortlessly resolved.
Thank you, Fu Xuan. Thank you. Where is... Well, everyone. There's Master Gongshu.
The Artisanship Commission has come through hell and high water since the incident.
I missed you.
Rebuilding what we lost will drain the years. Our labor filled with blood and sweat and tears.
It said smelter extraordinary. You sure you're not more like a theater guy? I'll be leaving the Luofu,
For a
though.
youngster to deliver a farewell to an old man like me is a rare occurrence in this day and age. I've taken on many a short-life apprentice. After leaving the Luofu, they never return. Time, not distance, is the true separator of souls.
Yeah, there's some truth to that.
The lingering sound of bygone music plays, though groweth fainter with the parting way.
Thank you for that one last rhyme. You sound touched, Master Gongshu.
Life is full of farewells, and I've seen more than most. But farewell it is. I shall not sing for you on your way out. I fear the sound would break my heartstrings.
Aw. Well, I wish you luck in repairing the Artisanship Commission. I know you'll do well. Take care of all your students. They were a bit hard-headed and, not nearly concerned enough about dying. Oh, there's Bailu.
Hello!
Hi, Bailu. I'm leaving the Luofu.
To start your next journey. That's great! I can't wait to escape the commission again.
Yeah.
Oh, make sure you come visit. Next time you're here, we'll put my plan into action.
Your plan? I'm thinking this has something to do with your story quest that I haven't done yet.
I've got it all figured out. We sneak out, head over to Aurum Alley, and pig out on the snacks here!
Oh, that's a good plan. I'll have to come back sooner rather than later. Better start planning that escape route then.
Mm-hmm. It's a deal.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget to come see me if you get any headaches, fever, tendon pain, joint pain, anything. My treatment is on the house.
Thank you, Bailu. Well, that means I have 2 doctors I can go see. Natasha and you.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorn.
Hello, Yukong.
Are you off then?
I am.
The Xianzhou Luofu is all the richer for your brief time with us. I offer blessings on behalf of the Skyfaring Commission on the eve of your departure.
Thank you. I'm still sorry about Tingyun.
If you require resupplying during your journey, you can always count on us.
Thank you. I've not been able to find Qingque or the General. Not sure where they might be, if anywhere. Oh, Sushang.
Hi.
Hi. Are you listening to Mr. Xian's stories?
Sure am. Things have been in constant turmoil since I transferred to the Luofu. Now that I've got a little free time, I'm here to listen to some storytelling.
Wait, is this a quest, or is this me saying goodbye?
Are you... Sorry, I've met so many people recently. You seem unfamiliar. Judging
Oh,
by
right,
your
you never met me.
clothes, You must be an outworlder.
That's right. Don Hung told me all about you.
Is that so? Well, before you leave, I recommend listening to Mr. Xian's Legend of the High Cloud Quintet.
Oh?
Ever since I was a little kid, I've always wanted to be an epic hero. I never get tired of hearing about
Kind
the
of
quintet.
are.
I'm sure you'll love it. You should bring Don Hung along next time. We can chat
Yeah.
over some tea. Anyway, I'm getting off track. I won't take any more of your time. Good luck.
Thank you. I'm actually curious if it changes if you have Don Hung with you.
You should bring Don Hung along next time.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Too bad.
I don't believe
There's
in ghosts.
Qingque. Found you at
I'm guessing
last.
seeing you here probably means that your affairs on the Xianzhou are mostly complete.
Yeah. You still owe me a game of Celestial Jade.
Is that it? I thought you were gonna stay for at least a little longer. Did Welt learn how to play Celestial Jade in the end?
No, you never
If
taught
he hasn't
us.
got the hang of it yet, tell him to come see me, and I'll show him the ropes.
Dude, I keep saying I want you to teach me. I'm actually interested.
Oh, I haven't asked you yet. Are you interested in learning yourself?
Yes. Sure. If it's easy to learn.
Aha! I thought so. Come back when you have time. I'll teach you.
It's a promise. I am expecting you to actually teach me.
We're in agreement then. You can come back anytime and I'll teach you how to play.
Good. Teach me how to play.
We're in agreement then.
Damn it. I think that's everybody then. Maybe the general is somewhere, but if he was, I would have expected him to be in the Divination Commission with Yanqing. He sort of did already say his farewell as well, anyways.
Come on, draw already.
I'm thinking that he's, not anywhere. Alright. Well, I am giving up on finding the general. I think we found basically everyone else. Everyone I could think of, at least. However, before we go back, Blade's been kind of blowing up my phone. So, let's just take a look at this. From Blade. Just one more hit. Come on, give me a hand here. Quick, final blow. It's health locked. There's nothing I can do. We need more people. Darn it, the game is game event is time. Is this Silver Wolf? Quick. Quick. Silver Wolf? Yep, it's me. I knew it. Don't ask if you already figured it out. Quick, kill it. Done. What are you doing? Thanks, Stel. What did I do? You should thank Blade. For lending his phone to you. I already thanked him. Aside from missions comm, he almost never uses his phone. Yeah, I believe that. Where are the others? Sam would help without me asking. Kafka, well, she has so many little secrets. I'm not interested. Okay, I'm returning the phone to him. Bye. Alright then. Hi, Stell. Hi, Kafka. Oh, you figured it out. My phone broke during a mission. So I borrowed Blade's. Yeah, Blade would never text me himself. Just want to catch up with you. Are you okay? I'm fine. I just didn't stop Blady in time. I think he might need some time to recover. Stop him from what? Blady was a little pouty that I didn't let him fight. Ah. He said, Kafkas are temporary. My blade is forever. Please don't abuse blades again. Lol. What the heck? That's too funny. Is it really that funny? Well, no, Stella's going a little crazy here. My phone is fixed. Next time I'll try sending you messages with Silverwolf's phone. Good luck. Bye. I imagine Silverwolf's phone is one of the most secure pieces of hardware in the universe. Blade. Okay, maybe this one is from Blade. Comma. Attachment version. Blah, 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 blah. Sent. Recipient has received attachment. Blah, 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 blah. Wrong recipient? You know how to use stickers? Are you really Blade? Really? Please send something. There's no way. Blade communicates almost entirely through stickers. Please send something else. Anything but pom-pom stickers. Okay, nice. We're just comparing our script. That one just now was Sam. Accidentally sent you Blade's part. But you won't be able to open it anyway. No harm done. Oh, right. Is this so? Oh, it's Silverwolf again. Okay. Was it Silverwolf the whole time, or? No, you said that was Sam. This has probably been Silverwolf the whole time. Yeah, Blade would never text me. Alright. And I think I have enough for a guarantee. Now, it's not guaranteed to be Robin, I don't think. Or is it? No, because I got Acheron, right? Yeah. But still worth a shot. Nope. What do we get? A March 7th cone? Yeah, day one of my new life. I had that one a few times, a bunch of times. There it is. Come on, Robin. Don't let me down. Yes. Oh, I love her. I did notice they were advertising. She actually has a full album on YouTube, and I think Spotify and like Apple Music or whatever. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I love her. Ah. Beautiful. So beautiful. wonder if I should wish a few more just to try and get more of these 3. Yeah, I think so. I'll wish on topazes, just, you know, in case we got stupid lucky. Now we actually have a few more, 13 more days, too. Who knows, maybe we will get stupid lucky. I would appreciate Topaz. She's very good. Would go great with Aventurine. And honestly, probably with Robin as well, actually. Anyone with a really high speed, I feel like would go well with Robin. Can I view your character details? I'll do that in a minute. I'm just trying to remember if it was a fixed speed, like the time between when you use your ultimate when it expires. I can't remember what that time is dependent on, if it's your own speed or if it was fixed. Oh, there we go, Shui. Kinda wanted a March, actually, though. I think she's not maxed out. Regardless. Oh, wait, did I not have you yet? Oh, shoot, excellent, then. For some reason, I thought I got you, like, last time or something. Do I have Hanyu as well? I do. Good, I have both of you. Excellent. That gives me, that's the first quantum destruction, I think. I could have a full party of destruction. I could go Stel, Jinglu, Blady. I guess Hook's destruction too. I have more than enough. I have destructions of every type, I think, almost. Except electric. Lightning. I don't think I have a lightning destruction quite yet. Or an imaginary destruction. Those are the two I'm missing. No, I have Arlen. I have lightning destruction. So it's just imaginary then. Cool. Yes, Robin. Okay, no, the Countdown has its own fixed speed. Okay. So there's no reason to, like, lower Robin's speed artificially. Necessarily. Cool. But it does mean it's good to stack speed in Robin parties. On all of her allies.
Only consistent practice can ensure optimum performance.
Yeah, consistent practice is important. Just leveling her up as much as I can right now. I don't think I have everything that will be needed, but I did for Acheron, so who knows, maybe. IPC work permit. Okay, so that's one I don't have access to yet. But I could always mute something into it if I really want to. Or just do the temporary early access, but I prefer not to. Now, her ultimate makes every ally immediately take action. This light cone, when wearers use their ultimate, all allies' actions are advanced forward by 16%. I wonder if that stacks at all. Or if her ultimate's effect basically makes this one useless for her. If it does sort of stack, then this one would actually be kind of good for her, I think. Yeah, no, the only one that, like, maybe this looks like Bronya, young Bronya 1 is good for her. Or wait, no, this one, this Asta one. Or if it actually does stack with her ultimate's ability, then maybe this Hook one.
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these starskiffs depart through the Jade Gate.
Yeah?
How long will these ships sail? And which stars are they traveling to?
I don't know. I don't think we can know. I guess we could hack into their records and see, but no.
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species.
Sure.
The transcendence that the Xianzhou pursues is nothing compared to the enduring majesty of the stars. And the grief felt here is no different from our own.
That's true. On the scale of the universe, the long-life species of the Xianzhou, even the Videodara, are insignificant. Blinks of an eye. Did you remember to pick up a gift, March? Because I certainly didn't. Didn't know you were a poet, Mr. Yang.
Yeah, you're back. Himiko and I were just discussing our journey.
Yeah? In a very poetic way.
This little excursion has reached its conclusion. All things must come to an end. Still, some endings spark a new beginning.
True. So we really only ever visited the Luofu. But we've had the chance. I think the one, Argenti, was it? I think he was actually a member of the Ten Lords Commission, wasn't he? So I'm a little shocked we haven't gone to any of the other ships or, you know, seen some of the other Xianzhou characters. Unless I'm completely misunderstanding.
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I can stay on the Express.
Absolutely. Join us.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
I will welcome Himiko with us. So we can warp just as planned this time. What's our next stop?
Yes, no more Stellaron Hunter interruptions.
For
It's
now.
time to get our original plan back on track. Our next stop is Penacony, remember?
No, actually, I didn't remember, but I figured since I'm aware that Penacony is the ongoing Trailblaze quest, I think I need a reminder.
The Express's records show that Penacony was a prison planet used by the IPC to exile criminals.
Huh.
At least, it was at the time of recording.
From what I've seen, it seems more like a Looney Tunes, Steamboat Willie sort of 30s cartoon land right now. From the very few things I've seen. I'll be interested. I consider me curious.
However, following a Stellaron burst, the planet fell into the arms of Shipe. They say it's been transformed into a prosperous and ethereal realm.
The Harmony. Shipe. Cool. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that more. I think Shipe has turned it into their playground.
The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet, so I accepted.
Oh, we're actually invited to the planet. Well, that'll be a first. Who's the family?
When the conductor is ready, we can set off for the next stop.
I mean, something's clearly got to go wrong, too. So, Planet of Harmony isn't going to be harmonious for much longer if presumably the Antimatter Legion has their way. Because, of course, it's going to be the Antimatter Legion. Meanwhile, in the Shackling prison. Oh, yeah, Luca.
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners.
Huh.
Which are you?
I was wondering what...
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question.
Oh, man.
They who brought the Stellaron onto the Xianzhou. What was their motive?
Are you Sam?
Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement? Abomination of Yaoshi.
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
Really?
That's right, Jingyuan.
Oh, is that Jingliu?
Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Xianzhou to choose its next path.
Oh yeah,
The
that's her.
Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose.
Oh my god.
And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
That's awesome. That is really cool. So, I mean, are we gonna run into them on Penacony or what? Or maybe that's for a continuance for the Xianzhou. I suppose that's a possibility too. And Luofu. Yeah. He gets his power from the abundance, but he's against the abundance. That's interesting. I'm surprised the abundance still gives him their power. I guess eons don't care. Very fascinating. And we know Jingliu is... I guess we don't know what her role is, but we know that she at least trained Yanqing. So she's got to be, I would think, well-known or high-ranking. Or both. Fascinating. I'm looking forward. Oh, and Jingyuan is becoming a visitor. What about the others? Long day's journey into night. Transient are the living. March? Am I here? Yes, I'm here. No. No, I'm Pom Pom. Yeah, you totally look like Pom Pom. Alright, stop kidding around. There's something important. I suddenly remember there was the one thing that caught my attention during this trip to the Luofu. That Matrix Prescience Ultima of the Divination Commission. Master Diviner used that thing to interrogate Kafka and saw right into her memories without Kafka even saying a word. So I was thinking, could this Matrix be used on me? Yeah, we discussed that earlier. I tried to go to the Divination Commission Matrix to see you there, but you didn't show up. You didn't you mention this earlier? Why didn't you ask her at the Seat of Divine Foresight? The Luofu had just experienced a huge incident. Jingyuan is injured and Master Diviner needs to manage the whole place. I couldn't bring up this personal matter, so I thought I'd wait till she wasn't so busy, and then we could go to the Divination Commission together to ask her. Sure, no problem. Let's meet at the Divination Commission. I knew it! You're the best! Of course. Total Recall. Oh no. Is this gonna end up, we're gonna go... Well, actually, I don't want to spoil Total Recall for anyone who hasn't seen it. But that's a really, really good movie. Really fun movie, at least. Either version, I suppose. The old or the new. Astral Express Family. Oh, these are all quests. Hey! Hey! Hello. Hey! Come on, well. Alright, let's see what the conductor has to say first. Are you ready to set off to the next stop? We sure are. The warp jump device is all calibrated. But as the express conductor, I have 3 things I wanted to stress before we depart. That's why I'm here for this little express meeting too. Alright, then you know the rules.
Time to head to the next stop.
We'll meet
Let's
in the
meet up
parlor
with
car.
everyone in the parlor car.
We're already in the parlor car. Was that other mission I got the continuance for the Luofu then? For more deets about ghosts on the Gwenfin. I haven't even... Did I meet you? I don't think I have. And so how do you have my number? Not causing trouble, not fearing trouble, and no crazy something. Here's something you might like. Hashtag roaming phantoms. A young maiden accidentally entered an abandoned garden and found herself assailed by roaming ghosts in a den of peril. Hashtag thrills and chills, hashtag bone chilling. With ghosts hidden all over the abandoned garden, there is enough on-site danger to make someone choke. Live streaming now. Broadcast of paranormal activities. 2 girls accidentally entered the garden and fell prey to vile ghosts. One turns as pale as a waxen moon, and the other falls to shock and is still in a coma. Viewing not advised for anyone below 200 years of age. Uh-oh. Well, I guess I can't go. A AAA experience. Supernatural occurrences keep happening. An uninhabited garden conceals a mind-blowing secret. Gwenfin, what the hell? Are you live streaming? Are you a live streamer? Huh. For more deets about ghosts on the Xianzhou, please like and follow Little Gui for more awesome content. What's this? Who are you? Why are there more people promoting strange advertisements in my messages? Ha! Sounds like you're interested, fam. God damn it, I hate how you talk so much. I haven't edited the stream recording yet, so I won't send the link. How about this? If you're really interested, then come find me. Oh, this is how I meet you. Very interested. New scam, right? Ha, probably a new scam. Fool someone into heading over and then get them to pay or do chores because they're already there. Ah, fine. How about this? I can show you the raw footage of my ghost livestream fresh from the oven. I'm here at Aurum Alley. If you see a red-haired traveler, that's me. Sojourner's Ghastly Reverie. Oh, that's the Trailblaze continuance. And this is a Trailblaze continuance. Oh. 2 for 1. And then there's this one. And there are a lot of these we need to do. Set up for Washtopia. Okay. Alright. I think that I am a little overwhelmed by the amount of choice here. I am therefore requesting advice about where... Well, advice/opinions about where we should head next. Perhaps one of these story quests? Maybe getting the Dragon Ladies or Marches or something out of the way. Maybe I should continue with these continuances before heading on to Penacony. Let me know what you guys think. Or maybe even a list. I know some people have made recommendations, but about things I should do, but so there's just too much choice right now. And Dan Hung. Still, are you busy these days? I'd like to ask you to accompany me on a certain task. This is another mission. Want me as a bodyguard? So you're worried that someone on the Xianzhou might want to hurt you and you want me as a bodyguard? You jest. I want to meet with the current High Elder of the Luofu Vidyadhara. Oh. Now the current High Elder doesn't have the dragon powers, right? Since they're in you. It seems like they probably want to fix that. I want to ask about some bygone matters, so that I will better understand what I can still do to make amends for my past life. I mean, I personally don't think you are responsible for your past life, but I don't know, maybe the videoteras see things differently. Alright, I'll see this through. Be there anytime you need me. Thank you. Let us meet at Sinwood Pavilion in Exalting Sanctum. The dragon returns home. And another quest to add to the list. Damn it. If I approach them, is it automatically going to trigger? Yeah, it is.
Pom-Pom's not here yet?
Well, let's get this out of the way then. I don't want to accidentally trigger it sometime else.
Pom-Pom knows how to keep people on the edge of their seats.
Ahem.
Hello, conductor.
Apologies for the delay, dear passengers. Something important came up, so I, the conductor, had to spend some time preparing.
Oh? And what did you have to do, conductor, dear Pom-Pom? So what came up? It's rare for the conductor to make an announcement. Are we switching routes again?
Huh? But I only just finished packing my bags. I thought everyone knew. Our next destination is the planet of festivities, Penacony!
Much better than a prison planet.
I know everyone's eager to disembark and get to that famous Stellar Hotel, but before we set off, I should remind everyone of 3 things.
Yeah, with how long this trailblazes, I've given up on getting through it for this event. It seems like it would actually be impossible. I just don't have that kind of time.
First, Penacony is located in Asdana, a star system brimming with memoria, which has historically been one of the macro voids that leaked out from the memory zone.
You're
Even
making no
after
sense.
eons, the memoria concentration up ahead is above normal levels.
Okay. Asdana is a star system, that's fine. The hell is Memoria? What is a macro void? And what's the memory zone? Does that have to do with those guys over there in the Forgotten Realm stuff?
Usually this wouldn't be a huge problem, but everyone's different, so if you exhibit any signs of dizziness, hallucination, distorted memories, or any other symptoms, you should take them seriously.
Will do, Pom-Pom, thank you.
Second, Penacony is a colony belonging to the Harmony family. It also marks the first time this family has extended a public invitation to other factions.
The Harmony family, huh?
Please remember that the Express has been invited as a guest, and that we must adhere to any and all regulations.
Fascinating. Is Harmony actually more like a mob? That'd be kind of funny, actually. A little ironic with the name.
Got it. When in Rome, as they say. Don't worry, conductor. We definitely won't embarrass the nameless.
Does Rome even exist in this world? In this universe? Is Earth a planet?
Rome? Anyway.
Thank you, Pom-Pom.
Third and final. Rather than being a request, Pom-Pom has a favor to ask of everyone.
Sure. Anything?
If you could, I hope that while you're all on vacation, you could spare some time to help inquire about a few of the nameless.
Sure. Well, are we getting new crewmates?
Allow me to explain.
Thank you, Himiko.
Just like most of the worlds that the Express calls at, Penacony is one of the stops along the Silver Tracks.
Right.
Several millennia ago, it was an IPC frontier prison.
That was a long time
ago. And it was the
though.
trailblaze that connected it to thousands of stars.
Like, several millennia. No, I'd be shocked if it was the same kind of place after several millennia.
During that time, the Astral Express once visited Penacony. As with all meetings, they inevitably lead to goodbyes.
Yeah.
As the Express's logs indicate, it seems some passengers decided to call Penacony their permanent home.
Even though it was a prison at the time? Interesting. Who could be this important? It's been so long, will we still be able to find them?
Don't worry. Just think of it as returning to your hometown. Following the Express's departure, the Stellarons cut off contact to myriad worlds, and Penacony's ownership switched hands several times.
Right, and now in hands of the Harmony family?
Why did these Nameless choose to stay here? How did the course of their subsequent lives unfold? And what legacies did they leave behind? Retracing our predecessors' footsteps. That is in itself an adventure, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I could say so.
Even if they left the stars behind them, their trailblaze would not be over. That's also what the conductor thinks, isn't it? According to the passenger list, the 3 people who got off were Tiernan, Legwork, and Rosalina, the Express's guard, mechanic, and surveyor, respectively. No supplementary details are available.
It sounded like a computer there for a second, Himiko.
Just names and occupations? And they don't even sound like their real names either. This'll be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Yeah, no kidding. This will not be trivial to find anything about them after, several millennia for the clues to be lost to time.
We'll just leave it to the stars of fate. Considering the Nameless's diversity, perhaps we might even stumble upon their descendants.
Oh, maybe.
Or, against the slimmest of chances, the very individuals themselves.
Are any of them long-life species? Because otherwise, I kind of doubt it.
We'll conclude today's navigation meeting on this point. There's a bit of time left before we jump. In the meantime, might be a good idea to double-check your bags.
Sure. Who's unlucky enough to get left behind on the party planet, though?
I'll broadcast an announcement before we jump.
There's still some time before the jump. I should talk to everyone.
All right. Well, now, with that, I think we will call it a day. Let me know where you think I should go. So we have a lot of options. Leaves me confounded.